Action.
Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to talk about Haemonchus contortus. It's a nematode for our biology class. We are group number 2, composed of 4 students: Ezra, Gertrude, Vanilla, and Marilyn Hilaire. Haemonchus contortus is a nematode, the family Trichostrongylidae, the kingdom Animalia, and the phylum Nematoda. Haemonchus contortus, also known as a barber worms, is a blood-sucking parasite that lives on the abomasum or small ruminant. It is a major cause of sheep and goat mortality in wet and tropical climate because it draws a large quantity of blood from the parasite intestine. This infection, called haemonchus, is an important cause of anemia in sheep and goats.
Action.
Okay, generally now we'll talk about the life cycle of that. The life cycle is typical when the adult lay eggs of feces, and after that the eggs develop into the L3 larva stage in about 6 days. Now the effective L3 larva stage goes to the grass and it feeds on the tip of the leaves. When the goat comes and eat the leaves, the larva L3 larva stage will enter into the stomach and it attack the abomasum. Sorry. So the grass blades, it goes into the grass blades. When the goat eats the grass blades, the L3 larva stage enters into the abomasum, and then the infection, the L3 now molds to the L4 in the abomasum and feeds in the host blood. Furthermore, the L4 molds to the blood nematodes in the abomasum.
Now we're going to talk about the immune response. So the immune response with this parasite, it's involved both at the larval stage and the adult stage, and it is in both innate and acquired immunity. So with the innate, it starts with the activation of non-specific defense, which involve the mast and the eosinophils. These cells secrete response to suppress egg production. The second stage is a recognition of the parasitic antigen. So this antigen is recognized by the dendritic cell, which act as the antigen presenting cells of the T cells.
Now it's time for acquired immunity. It starts with activation of T helper 2. T helper 2 is a part of humoral immune response, which will secrete interleukin. There's interleukin 3, which stimulates the B cell to produce immunoglobulin E. There's interleukin 5, which activate the mast cell and eosinophils, and interleukin 13, which produce the mucus from goblet cell. Also, interleukin 3 and 4 regulate the MHC class 2 and also regulate the production of immunoglobulin.
Pause. Stop.
So now what happens when the parasite is too big? So IgE antibody coat the surface of the parasite, and as well the mast cell and the eosinophil bind to the Fc region of these bound antibody. And at the end, what happens? The enzyme released by degranulation of these cells and results in the destruction of parasites.
Now the function of Th2 is it stimulates the immunity parasite, which is mediated by the mast cells and neutrophils.
Cause a lot of issue in the industry. So the anemic part, normally they use some dewormer and vaccines, but to use the dewormer, they use pharmacacat or a Paxel volume to check the anemia. So the dewormer they use moxidectin, valbazine, and levamazole. And for vaccine, they use DNA vaccine to prevent some type of infection.
Okay, so the Haemonchus contortus is a nematode and it also is a parasite. And the immune response involves the innate and the adaptive immune response involve the MHC2 and THC2.